Oh, hiya. Um, it's bank holiday weekend. It's Friday afternoon, well, it's Friday evening actually. It's just on 7 o'clock. I'm over at Farm Reservoir with me mate Dean. He's just along there. I'll show you in a minute. Been a beautiful day. I mean, obviously I've been at work this morning, so has Dean. We got over here this afternoon, like we got all set up and everything now. Nothing's happened at the moment. I did have a bit of an occurrence. I'm not sure whether it was one trailing or something like that, or maybe like a big liner, because the tip of the rod went round, the bobbin hit the butt, touched it, nothing. So yeah, it's got to be something like that, hasn't it? But we're here till Monday, sort of Monday lunchtime or whatever, so we've got a good bit of time to try and get one out if we can, hopefully. Weather's looking good at the moment. It's cooled down a bit now. It was quite warm, very humid earlier, and I thought, oh, here we go, gonna have a big thunderstorm, but seems we've got away with that at the moment. We're not gonna. 2 rods out of each 2 rod water. I've got a 3rd rod set up only so we can change tactics basically if necessary, see how we get on. I've got 1 rod out at the moment on a bag. What I've done, I've crushed up a load of boilie and then just put 1 boilie on the hook with a load of crushed around it, put that out. That's in the margins at the moment, just to see if we get any interest basically. It's about 4 foot deep in that margin where that is. The other one's on a pop-up. I'll show you the rig later. It's a rig I use it a lot. It's a type of chub sort of rig. I've caught a lot of fish on it. It nails them every time. That's about 5 rod lengths out in about 10 foot of water. Little bit of sort of silt type blanket weed on the bottom now. Nothing too serious. So we're going to see how we get on. The wind is doing what they said at the moment. It was coming from the north-northeast earlier. It's swung round to the east now, and according to what the weatherman's saying, it's going to swing round to the southwest by the morning. We'll see. So I'll introduce you to Dean later on. He's just doing his rods for the moment for the evening. To be perfectly honest, we're going to watch the football. It's the England friendly against Australia. Got my little telly here, so we're going to watch that. We're only sort of, I don't know, 30 yards apart. We've both got receivers, so there's no problem, like. And I'll introduce you to Dean, and hopefully we might catch fish. You never know. Be nice. Could do with one. I've got some baits I'm using as well. They're my own ones. Made my own baits up. I used to make my own baits before, and I sort of stopped, got out of it, you know, got out of the habit, got a bit lazy I suppose really. And I just started doing them again, and I did go out 3 weeks ago, something like that, with my son, just to a little one of the club's runs, waters basically, just to sort of try really. The bait, that was more than anything. Andrew used one flavour, a fruit flavour, and I used a nut flavour. And yeah, we done all right. They was picking up, like, and the good bit was, I mean, you know, runs water, they're going to pick up most baits anyway, but when it was going quiet there, they was still picking them up. So that sort of tells me that, yeah, they're not so bad. But we'll try and find out on here. I mean, this is a funny old water anyway. One time you can come here and have 4 or 5 fish. Another time you can come here and no one has a bite at all. So just see how we go. Hopefully we will get a bite, because it'd be nice to get one out on my own baits, like, you know. And I'm still testing them out at the moment. They're one of the flavours is one I used to use anyway, which I've always done well on. And the other one, the one Andrew was using, the fruit-based flavour, is a new one for me really, but he done really well on it, so hopefully. And he has done well on it, not what I've made, but you know, what he's bought before. So hopefully we're going to be alright, we'll see. But probably wants a bit of fine tuning, but you know, you can only find out as you go along, can't you? I'll show you the baits and all that tomorrow anyway. But to be perfectly fair, I'm a bit shattered tonight. Dean is as well. We've both had a really hard week, and I've been up since midnight last night. I had to go to work at 2, or be at work at 2 this morning. So it's been a bit. Thought it might have been a fish there, but I don't think it was. We have seen 1 or 2 shows, so that's good. We've seen them cruising around just under the surface, like, as you would expect in the sun, really. But I'm going to make myself a cup of tea now, and we're going to have a toasty before the football comes on. And hopefully, you never know, we might see you during the night. But if not, I'll sort of speak to you before we bed down for the night anyway, and let you know what's happening, what things are looking like, etc. And to score the England game and all, let's hope it's a good night. Anyway, I'll catch you later. Oh yeah, cool. Nothing's happened. I've seen a few fish showing that, so that's a good sign. Funnily enough, we've seen quite a few out towards the middle, and it's like 26 to 28 foot out of there, so they're about, and it looks like they're feeding out there. They're coming up and clearing their gill plates out and that. I think it's the pressure. There's quite a bit of pressure on here. It's pushed them out into the centre. But we'll see. You know, both got our rods out, and hopefully Dean's crashed out now. We watch the football, and he'll have to say hello to you in the morning, because we are both pretty shattered, to be fair. And I've just like changed. In fact, I've changed. I had a clear door on, but I was going to leave it all open tonight, but I've actually decided to shut it down and take the clear door off and put the solid door on, purely because I don't want the light waking me up too early in the morning, because I haven't had a lot of sleep this week. So try and get a good night tonight, and then tomorrow night and Sunday night can, like, you know, stay up, look out and keep the door open, and keep our eye on the water and that. Try and sort of refresh ourselves overnight tonight. But yeah, hopefully something will happen. You know, you never know your luck, do you? You know what it is, you sit there, you know, all of a sudden one rips off. So we'll see. It's chilled down a bit now. It's dropped down to about, sort of, I would say, round about the 9-10 degree mark. We had earlier, we had about 22, so sort of feeling a bit, it's not cold by any means, it just feels a bit chilly because it's been so nice and warm. But other than that, yeah, ain't nothing happened really. I'll show you the, no one's had any more, no one else had nothing, so I'll show you the rigs and that tomorrow I'm using, and the sort of ideas that I'm using and that. Gonna put some more of that corn pellet out. I've showed you before in earlier vlogs, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some water on it out of the lake, let it soften a bit, then I'm going to chuck some corn steep liquor in it and leave that for a while. It's supposed to be warm tomorrow, so let that dry off in there, so hopefully it should give them a nice flavour, and then get some out there and see what happens. But at the moment I have put some out, some I had left that I'd done with the old what do you call it, the Chinese fish sauce, you know, what you get in the bottle at the supermarket. Is about $1.25 a bottle or something. That gives them a nice sort of fishy smell and a nice good strong smell, so I put that out and put a few boilie out and that round it, and hopefully it'll do the trick. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, I'll if anything happens, obviously show you during the night. If not, I'll catch you in the morning, and we'll sort of see where we're fishing. We'll have a word with Dean and that, and show you where he's fishing, what he's doing, and see how we get on. But it'd be nice if we can get one out and nick a fish between us, you know. Anyway, laters. Morning. Nothing's happened during the night. Dean, didn't see Dean last night. He went to bed. He was absolutely shattered, so he crashed out early. nothing's happened. It's about, I don't know, about 10 to 7 now. I've refreshed the rods, but what I've done, put them out a bit further. I've been watching out there this morning, and I've seen a few fish. They're coming out, they're topping out, they're crashing, and they're sort of getting on towards the middle of the lake. So I thought to myself, it's deep out there, it's like 26 feet. So I thought, I've got nothing to lose because I've had no bites or nothing all night. So I've put another bag on one of them and launched it out there. And I put my pop-up out as well on the other rig, the other rod light, and just launched that out. I actually changed the pop-up rod over. I got the third rod there set up. It's not you can't fish with it, but you can, like, obviously you can change them over. So what I've done, I had originally it was on an inline lead, a little light inline lead, so I've changed it over now to a lead clip one for the pop-up with a bigger lead on. It's only a 2 ounce, but it's just to push it out a bit further and hold it, because there's a bit of wind. One just come out there now. There's a bit of wind coming from the northeast. So what happens with a light lead, when you try and punch it out a little way, you get a big bow in the line, and as you know, it takes the lead with it and what have you. So covered that one off by changing the rod over with heavier lead. Made a cup of tea, one beep in the night. That was it on the right hand rod, that was on the rod with the bag on it. Other than that, very quiet. I mean, gotta be honest, I was glad to sleep, but it would have been nice to have been woken up by the alarms, but there you go, never mind. So just have to see how we go on. It's supposed to be a bit sunnier than this today. It's the Saturday morning of the bank holiday weekend, and it's quite overcast, really, cloudy. It's not cold, it's not as warm as I said it was going to be, but it's definitely not cold. It's supposed to be going to warm up to about 20, 21 later. Whether it does or not, who knows? We shall see. But other than that, yeah, not much to tell, really. I'll show you the rigs and bags later on, what I'm doing. Basically, I'm fishing 2 rigs on each rod, so that one rig's in the water, the other rig's out of the water, all prepared, ready to go. Just started doing that lately. I should have done it before, really, but there you go. It just makes so much easier, because all you do is put in, clip the rig on, and away it goes again, which is nice and easy, quick, and everything's like prepared, and you ain't got to rush around. You don't lose no time with rods in the water, so. Well, see, I think I'm going to need all the time with the rods in the water. I can get the way this is going at the moment. But same for everybody, so it's not, you know, just down this end or this side of the lake or whatever. It's the same for all of us. As far as I know, the last fish that come out was Gary down the end there. That was, I think, Thursday. He's been here since Wednesday. I think they came out Thursday. So, other than that, all's quiet on the western front, as they say. Anyway, I'll drink my cup of tea, and I'll let you know how we're getting on later on as the day progresses and things progress. Hopefully with some fish. And we'll see Dean later, because at the moment, the lazy bugger, I can just try this ground's a bit thingy here. Let's have a look. Where is he? There he is there. He's still in bed, the lazy sod. I don't think he's even stirred. I've been out recasting and what have you. I don't think he's actually stirred. He's still crashed out there miles away. So he's forgot his wrap and all. That's an STI brolly, and he normally has a wrap on that, and he's forgotten to bring it, so he's praying we ain't gonna have no rain and the wind's coming towards him. Other than that, yeah. When he wakes up and he's had his cup of tea and that, we'll have a chat with him, see what he's doing, see if he's changed anything around or whatever. I mean, I don't know, he might have been up during the night, I don't know. But we'll see. Anyway, I'll catch you later on. Dean's up and about now, so we'll have a wander up and see what he's doing. Say good morning and what have you, and I know he's done his makeup and all that, so we should get a few words out of him if we're lucky. Let's go see him. That's me kicking the tripod. Pissed up already. Morning, Dean.
Right,
how you doing?
Get in there.
You were you just refreshing them, or are you trying something different, or?
Just bringing them in the margins now.
Going for a margin fish.
Yeah, put them in the margin.
The old sun's coming out.
Put the back lid on wherever it's gone. There she is. Yeah, and sun's coming out. Put them in the margin.
What sort of depth you got there in the margins?
7 foot that side and 5.5 that side.
Oh, not too sad then.
No.
So,
But it's no steep out there, didn't you? So he's
yeah,
have
trying the margins right.
trying the margin while
You've got
the
a
sun
patrol
comes
round
up.
there surely in this where it's getting warmer, isn't it?
Yeah,
In the warmer water.
and we'll put them back out there later.
Right, we've got pop-ups or bottom baits on, or?
Yeah, no, bottom baits, snowman style, trimmed up.
Nice one.
What are you doing?
I got one pop-up on and I got one bag on. I've gone out long actually because I've seen a lot of fish crashing this morning out far, so I went out long, but we've got both bases covered now really, for sure in the margins. I'm out further, just see what happens, see how we get on, and hopefully one of us will nick a fish,
That'd be nice
if
to get
not
off
both
the
of
mark.
us. Yeah, well you haven't just joined, like, I mean, it's like that here anyway. You can go ages without a bite, so nothing to worry about. But yeah, it is nice to get off the mark, as you say. Hopefully.
One of them scaly ones.
I know.
Showed us,
They're nice, aren't they? Yeah, that one, Gary on Gary's phone there. Yeah, I know.
Old back
Wicked. Still. Yeah, I'll back that up myself as well.
Back lid on this margin, you know.
Yeah, I'll back lead anyway. I mean, it's all right here. You can back lead, can't you? Because it's clear enough.
A little bit of silt moved, didn't it?
Yeah,
That's
it's
nothing.
clear enough to be able to do it. It's just that little bit of silvery. It don't cause you any problems. No, it's nothing. It's nice to keep the lines on. Wow. Sounds like Gary's on his way back now.
On his way back with a bread.
Yeah.
We have a big fat fryer.
Yeah, here he comes. Right, well, we'll catch you later. See what's, we're going to have some breakfast soon, yeah. Hopefully with a fish. See you soon. Well, nothing's happening. As you can probably hear, the rain's with us. What I've done, I've just put some, as you can see, the slick there. That is, well, let me show you where this slick's originating from. Right there, that point there, you see it? I've just put some bit of spod mix out. I mixed it up last week, so it's a week old. But I've kept it cool, and now all the juices and oils and that have started coming out in it. All that's actually added to it oil-wise is a tiny little bit of Empol. When I'm talking about a tiny little bit, probably about 30 ml of Empoil into a bucket full of spod mix. And as you can see, well, it's been left standing for a week and it's got that, all that nice, like, milky, slimy to it inside. So what I've done, put 4 spods of that out, and I've put 4 spods of, I'll have to show you the packet because the pellet is all this. See that pellet? Put 4 spods of that pellet out. And what I've done with that pellet, mixed a little drop of water in with it first, and then I mixed, left it about 10 minutes, let the water sink in, make the pellet go a bit sticky, only a little drop of water in it, out of the lake, and then I've put some corn steep liquor in it, mixed that in, probably about 100-150 ml of corn steep liquor, mixed all that in. I've left it for about an hour to let it soak into the pellet, and it's sort of dried up and gone tacky, so I've put 4 of them out, and I've showed you before, and when that pellet, it just breaks down and it just goes to nothing basically. It goes to like breadcrumb, and the idea is obviously to leave a bit of smell in the water like. And I've put 2 tiger nuts, and what I've done, instead of actually balancing the tiger nuts, I'll show you them when I bring them in, I drilled them out and I put a piece of cork in them, and then I trimmed them down so that they're actually popped up. So I've got 2 tiger nuts popped up on a chod rig, but it's not an actual what we would normally call a chod rig. It's what it is basically. I just used the chod. Where did I put it? I don't know where I put it now because it sort of rained all of a sudden. I just use like a chod like you buy. Oh, here it is, look. I use a chod like this, and then I just tie out, and I tie a length. It's probably about, I don't know, sort of 9-inch boom of coated braid to it with what's it on the end, anti-tangle sleeve on the end, just to try and keep it. Well, I've never had one of those tangle, but I've just let that pop up because there is a bit of weed down there. It's only like a small amount, silk sort of blanket weed type stuff, but it's just to let it like sit above it nicely. And I just feel personally that the way that rig is, it just lets it sit there free. I've fished in a slack line, I've put a back lead on, and then I've left the line slack so that hopefully my line sinks right down onto the bottom, so I've got no line sticking up in the water or nothing, and it's fishing in about 10 foot of water, so nothing's been caught. And what I've done as well, I soaked that for about an hour in Hinder's beetling, so hopefully I'll give it a bit of a sweet flavour, and also it's popped up above the weed, and you never know your luck. It's got to be worth a try. I mean, Gary down there's tried zigs, I've tried out long range, Dean's in the margins. Since a bit of sun come up earlier on, they've stopped showing anymore. There's a sanctuary area down the far end of the lake that they're just cruising about on down there, so all we can do basically is just try a few things and vary it and see what happens. But so far nobody around the lake has had a touch at all, so it's just a matter of keeping at it to see what works. I've even been toying with the idea of the third rod that I've got set up. It's converting that to a float, and I've actually been and got a loaf of crusty bread, and I've been thinking about putting a float on it, then putting like a 6 foot hook link on it, about a £6 hook link, and then just putting a piece of bread on, a bit of flake, and just putting a shot slightly just above the hook, small shot, so just let it sink slowly and see if you get a take on that. I don't know, try anything, can it? But at the end of the day, they're not having it at the moment. Oh, no. Now we've got the flaming ducks coming to visit. There he is, old Daffy Duck here coming to visit, the two of them. And where it is, that's where I've like spilled a bit of spot and that, and a little bit of that pellet, and they've come for a minor feast. Hopefully it'll give them the shits and they won't come back, so but I don't suppose that's going to happen. I must have a word with Gary as well, because he swims a bit difficult to fish, and if he'll give me his permission, I'll take you down there later and show you what he's done, because it is a novel idea of how he gets to his rods. But I couldn't stop laughing when I first saw it, but yeah, it is a sensible thing he's done. But anyway, I'm going to make a cup of tea now, I think, and hopefully maybe a bit later we'll have a fish to show you, some between us somehow. But it'd be nice. But no one's getting anything, so at the moment they're just not interested. But we'll see how we go. Keep trying, and I'll let you know if anything happens. Catch you later. Oh yeah, cool, dear. I didn't get back to you last night. There's no point really, nothing's happening. It's just been absolutely dead. Can't make it out. We've tried everything. At the moment I've got a double tiger nut popped up and been soaked in Inda's beetling, and on the other one I've got a bag with a fruit based boilie in and a load of crumb round it, and just put that out. I mean, it's just, we've tried everything. And the funny bit is, a fella on the other side yesterday, Miles, he's chucking out some micro, little tiny, about 3-4 mil pellet. It looked like dog biscuit, but it wasn't dog biscuit, it was a floating pellet. And he was on the back of the window over there, the wind had swung round yesterday, and the fish let it fly, like the birds was getting in on it obviously, but the fish let it come 2/3 of the way across the lake before they actually started getting into it. Then they got into it, and they got into it big style and mopped it up in no time. Dean quickly set up a floater rod. No joy. I even went to the length. I'll show you it. Here it is. It's very crude, so don't laugh. But it's set up there. See the float on it? I even went to the length of putting an old float that was in the box, and I set that up with a swivel at the bottom. I ain't even got any weights to weight it. I actually used 2 flying back leads to weight it, and a bit of marker elastic as a float stop, and a bit of marker elastic tied around it to hold it to the line. And I had a 6-foot hook link on it, one little shot on it, a size 8 micro barbed hook, and I was putting flake on it and just letting the flake gently fall through the water. But I didn't even get a bite off a roach, let alone a carp, so I don't know what the hell's going on, I don't know. We're just keeping trying. We've got about another 24 hours left. There's quite a few people gone home now, so hopefully that might help us out where quite a bit of pressure's gone off the water. Down the other end, this wasn't like this before. This is a new thing this year on this lake. They've roped off the end as a sanctuary area for the fish because they had a couple die last year, and it sort of got put under a lot of pressure, this water, last year, for a lot longer than it normally does. So they've sort of done that, and there is a lot of fish waiting behind there. But even you go up there and you chuck stuff on the surface and that, you know, we put pellet up there and that, and they're not interested. Dean has actually just gone down the other end now. There's no one fishing down there, they've gone home from that end, so he's gone sort of from his swim, he's walked up, he's put a bit of gear out, and we go down and see him, just see what he's trying out. But we've just been trying all sorts of things. I mean, there was basically 3 of us along here yesterday. There was Gary right down the far end, Dean, then me, and like you're all thinking, aren't you? But no one's catching, but you're all thinking, oh, I'm doing it wrong, I've got the bait they don't like, is it this, is it that, you know. But as I said, when you look at it, Gary was doing something completely different. He had the zigs out. They actually come up, you could see them, they come up and they all grouped round his zig like they had a look at it for about 3 or 4 minutes and then swam off, you know. So what can you do? So he had zigs out, and he had a rod right beside the rope up there where the roped off area is. Then you got Dean, he's margin fishing, he's got completely different baits to me and to Gary. then I had one sort of about where I picked up a lot of fish before, about 5 rod lengths out, and the other one about 9 rod lengths out. Right, and again, I'm doing 2 different things. I've got a pop-up on one. It started off with a monster squid pop-up, which I've done well on here before. Then I switched it over to say the 2 tiger nuts and spotted 4 spots of particle out over it, and some of that corn pellet. I put 4 spots of particle, 4 spots of corn pellet, and the corn pellet was soaked in corn steep liquor. Put that out on one rod, so 5 rod lengths out where I've had loads of fish from before, and the other rod I put out with a bag on and a load of crumb in it, different flavour, that's on a fruit flavour. And so we're all doing different, all got different baits, so it ain't the bait, it ain't the method you're doing, it's just, they just don't know, and we don't know why. But I'll walk down and see Dean, and see what he's doing for the minute. Right, let's toodle off down here, find Dean. Oh, he's gone up to the next swim up there. He's that's where Gary was originally, up near there. Is where, see what he's up to. Looks like he's got a surface rod set up at the moment. He does like a bit of surface fishing, old Dean. Let's see, we'll have a word with him, see what he's come up with, what his idea is. He's obviously just cast out, so he's been working on something up here. All we've got to do is find out what it is. You alright, Dean?
Okay.
Right, what's the plan up here then? I see you're, what you actually done?
They're all up on the top up over here.
Right, so what's the...
A few doggies out.
Yeah.
Bit of crusty bread on the top.
Okay.
I've got 3 geese there though, they keep chasing me.
Oh right, so you've got the, you've put dog biscuit out.
Yeah, nice bit of bread.
Alright, fish with crust. They rise into the first fish.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then come and ruin it.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, it's about a really young one. Yeah. Oh, but you've actually got them taken, focus.
Yeah, they're on it.
Oh, right, okay. You chucked any bread out? Or you've just you've got them there?
Yeah, bread.
What are you using? What do you say?
Surface folder, bit of cold pan, stress him on. Get on it.
Try it, yeah.
You can only try, but they're sitting up there, isn't it?
Yeah, without doubt, yeah. I mean, anything's better than sitting around, isn't it? At the end of the day. Just try it all out. Oh, was that where the bread is over there? Okay.
It's so hard work, they just keep ruining it.
Yeah. We've got some little friends over there, unfortunately, that have joined Dean. They're over there, and every time his bread goes out, so they're only young uns by the looks of it.
Wait until they disappear.
They come in on the scene and go after the bread. So here they are, look. They've even got backup as well. So not only you've got to contend with the fact that the fish are really showing off feeding, you're fighting the birds as well. But there you go. There's the rope I was talking about. You can see it from that tree there. And it goes across, you mustn't fish the other side of that. So it leaves that end there, which we always called the bay, which was a good area of picking up fish. There now, that's their sanctuary. So unfortunately, no fishing in that bit. So I think Dean's just going to hang on now. See if... oh, they've cleared off up the bit further away. So hopefully he's going to... he's rebaiting, getting it ready, and try again. You putting some more dog biscuit out, or...?
Yeah, no, I'm going to wait until they go right off.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough.
Because they just keep turning back round, Tony.
Okay.
As soon as they hear it, they come back.
Right, what Dean's just done now, you see that flat spot out there, he's sent out some dog biscuit with some oil on to create a flat spot, because he's got the ripple there. And he's just going to chuck the controller out again with the bread on. The only problem is, did you see the fish lunk out over there behind the rope then, near the reeds? Yeah, I think he stuck 2 fins up at you, didn't he? So, yeah, so basically he's waiting now, because what's happened now, that baby coot's come into the picture. He wants to go and nick the, he's going to go after it, isn't he? But what he's hoping is that the slick will give him a chance to see what's going on with his hook bait and that. But let's just see what happens. I mean, how bad it is. A fish did actually come out this morning, Sunday morning it is. Fish did come out this morning about 5 o'clock. That is the first fish out of here since Thursday morning. So that's what, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days. Yeah, nothing's come out. That is the first one. And that is like, Gary went home this morning and he's been here since Thursday morning. It was him who caught that one. And then the lad behind me, don't know his name, don't know him, he's a new fella. He had one about 5 o'clock this morning. And that's it. That's all that's been out. So, but by all accounts, what Gary was saying was, when he got here Thursday, it was banged out, and normally it's quiet here during the week. But all week it's been banged out, so maybe that's got something to do with it. There's been so much pressure on it, I don't know. Dean's flat spot's disappearing, and there he is up there. And not a lot's happening now, he's following it down now. Just following the bread down. Not coming up for that biscuit, are they, Dean?
They've gone back behind the rope.
Yeah.
The wind was helping me before on that.
Yeah. Oh. Taking the Mickey over there in the corner again, right behind the rope. No, we didn't. I don't think that was in frame. Probably just out the corner of the frame. But
So frustrating.
yeah, I know. Very frustrating, but there's nothing we can do about it. That's the rules. That's where they are. They're not having it, are they? Oh, there's the seagull over there. He's getting your biscuit. Just ain't happening, is it, mate?
Hey, Tone?
Just ain't happening, is it?
No,
Maybe it's evening when it cools down a bit. It's quite warm today. I mean, today was supposed to have been not so good, but it turns out, and yesterday was supposed to have been the hottest day, but it turns out that it appears that today's the warmer day. Yesterday wasn't so warm. I mean, it did have warm spots in it yesterday, but not as like warm as this is now. No, this is hot now, isn't it? We probably are, as they say, urinating in wind, but there you go. Doing what we can. Just hope people will get in tonight or during the night maybe, or in the morning. Surely they've got to come on the feed sometime. So a lot of the pressure has gone off now. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Got 10 rods gone off here. It's quite a lot. And there's 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a father and his son over in that swim over there, so the boy's allowed to fish. He's a junior member, so he's allowed to fish 1 rod in the same swim as his father, but only a float rod. So you've got 3 there, 2 there, that's 5 lines in the water. Dean's 7, I'm 9, and the fella behind me, that's 11 lines in the water at the moment, which is better than what it has been. It's been 21, so possibly later on tonight we might get a bit of reprieve, you know, get them on the feed or at least nick the odd bite. But even there's some cats been put in here illegally. Even they don't seem to be biting, and normally cats still mop up anything, won't they? They don't care what it is. But they don't even seem to be on the feed. We have seen on the top a couple of times what looks like it possibly is. They're only small cats, about 8-9 pounds. We have seen on the top a couple of times what possibly does look like a cat's tail. It's difficult to tell because of the way the waves have been and that, like it's been a bit ripply and the sun glinting off it, etc. And if we do catch them, we're supposed to put them in, I'll show you it. They were stocked illegally, and they have to be put in this cage here. Apparently it's law. And also, now look, there's the catfish cage. Because they're an illegal stocking, they have to be put in that cage, and it has to be locked. That's been locked by the chairman. Then the Environment Agency are going to come and collect. There's one in there apparently. The Environment Agency are going to come and collect that one, and then they're going to return it to a water down the road where it was removed from. They're going to take it back to its rightful owners, but apparently the owner can't come and pick it up. You have to be licensed to move fish, so the Environment Agency have to do it, and then they take it in and they'll move it back to its rightful owner. And all the reason for all this is because you can't even see it, but just behind us, which is, oh, it's a bit drunk, isn't it? Right, down behind those trees here and these bushes, there's a small river. I don't know the name of it, I don't know what river it is. It's only very small, very shallow, only about probably 5-6 foot wide, but it's in case they get into there. They're saying the reason being that if this overflows, which the chances of this overflowing I would think are quite remote, but if this overflows, the catfish could get into that river there, and in that case, if that's the case, they get into that river there, then they can get into the whole river system of the country. So that's why they've got to be removed. By all accounts they're supposed to be 11, well there's 10 now because there's one in there, and if you're caught catching one and not putting it in there, then you lose your ticket and you're banned for life from the club. So it's that serious, because at one point the club did get in big discussions with the Environment Agency, and the Environment Agency said, well, unless you get these out, we want the lake drained to get them out, which is a bit extreme. But I mean, when you look at how far that is down that bank there, for this to overflow, and up between me and Dean where our swims are, there is actually an overflow pipe there that does go back into that river. But I'll just walk down there and show you how far down below where we're standing. We're on the dam here. This is how much lower than you I am, so it's quite a long way. I mean, this would have to get some serious amount of water in it to flood it, but that's what they're saying. So The rules have to be obeyed, unfortunately. Dean's back on his bread out there again, but there's so much bird life around. There's a lot of gulls as well, so that don't help us. Sometimes unless you like bait up with a spot or a spawn, you can't even bait up with a throwing stick or a catty, because you just, as fast as you get it out there, you've got like 30 seagulls down on it. But hang on, we've got something going on up here. What's up, mate? They're feeding. You got them actually feeding. Oh, he's got them feeding now. Let's get this back on the upright again. They feed him regular, Dane. There's a bit of pellet going in. And you've got your hook bait in amongst that lot, yeah? Oh, I see you a bit of bread. Had a go, yeah. One just come up then and took a dog biscuit. I don't know how big these fish are. Dean's got a bit of bread out there, so hopefully it'd be nice to get a take on film. They took that bit of bread. That would be good. There are some stocky commons in here it's around about the 16 to 18 pound mark. There's quite a few of them in here, but even they ain't having it. Which is unusual, because you normally get a few of them coming. Nice fish and all they are. They're like that golden, them golden, dark golden commons. They're lovely fish. Hey, look. Went for that dog biscuit. I ain't going anywhere near that bit of bread. Just not having it. Try and get the pick Dean's bit of bread out here, which is probably going to be quite difficult, because if we can see it,
You see him there, Tom?
yeah, oh yeah, there they go, they're there, see them? Right next to where his bread is. Ain't taking his bread though, are they? Little shits. See the surface swirl there, look. So they're having that. So that just tells me there's got to be a certain amount of hunger there, but just not happening for us. Sounds like the birds are fighting again. Yeah. The ducks in the coop fighting. Something's got to grab that bread in a minute, Dean. You've not thought about putting a doggy biscuit on?
I've got that's a top up on. What I'm going to go and do, I've got some top ups that look like dog biscuits.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and maybe pop one of them on. And stick a few more out. Oh, it's still there. It's still there coming up.
So you're going to put a pop up on that looks like a dog biscuit and put that out in amongst it, yeah?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool, that's right round your bread, that isn't it? Hopefully. Try putting some to your left of the bread, Dean, so it goes into it. Did you put any jam or anything on that bread?
No, I'll tell you what I did do though, I put a bit of vegetable oil on it.
Oh, what, on the bread?
No,
On the pellet?
On the dog biscuits.
Right, okay, yeah.
Not a lot.
Just a bit to, like, put a bit of a slick out. I can't believe they ain't going near that bread. Normally most fish are like, but what gets me, there ain't even any little roach or rudd or anything like that coming up for it, is there?
No, they're still feeling a bit shy, but it's like that little chop on the water still, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's still coming for it.
They're taking that doggy biscuit all right, aren't they? Mind you, they're waiting a while, aren't they, before they do actually go for it. They're very cautious with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cautious.
Yeah, they're still there though, I can see them still.
Yeah.
They're just waiting for the right sort of time, isn't they, when they...
They seem to just wait and wait and wait, and they see if anything happens around it or that, and then just go for it.
Get them really going, like how you want to get them going.
Yeah, because they're not competing enough for it, are they? They're not going crazy at it.
I'll definitely go and get one of these coming up.
Yeah,
now.
they're coming up
I've
now.
got to go and get one of them pop up.
Yeah, try that on there, yeah. Starting to get just the odd one getting confident. They're not right, actually. There they go. There's a few there now having a little go. They're not going at it hammer and tongs, are they? They're still pretty sort of. So try the dog biscuit. My idea, I would have. Oh, there they go. My idea would have been, I've got some cork balls down there. They work quite well because they look like a dog biscuit too when you get them into the water. I just square them up. Oh, look at that. Square them up a little bit. That was about 2 foot from your bit of bread, but they're just not having that bit of bread, are they? You're going to have to get that, keep it going out there and get that dog biscuit on and hope that you actually get to get one. But again, a little bit more confident, aren't they, with it?
Yes, fine.
Yeah, chuck a bit more out there, Dave, while they're... It's just going to... re-rig now. And a bit more doggy out, and he's going to put the little pop-up on that looks like a bit of dog biscuit. Have you got another link made up, or can you get it on the hair on that one?
No, I've got the hair on here.
So it's just a matter of putting it on a baiting needle and getting it straight on there, then you ain't got to wait, mess about.
Oh no, it's hard done. Come on.
What size hook you got on there, Dave?
10.
10. You got it? If they don't do the trick because of the smell, I've got some cork balls up there. Could try one of those. They look a bit like a dog biscuit, don't they? Where have you pulled back into? I can't see. Can you see your controller? I can't see your controller in these ripples.
Yeah, I've got it.
Oh, it's over there. I see it. Yeah. Blimey. It's down there. There it is there. That's the controller. Just go a little bit wider and make sure we get the hook link in, just in case we do get a take. They're there, they're right up round by the controller, but just not having it. Dean's come to the conclusion now that these fish are very clever because they're buggered off down into his swim. They're rising out of the water there. So,
Where's the fucking duck?
oh, there we go. There we go. Duck after the controller. Ah. Oh, you didn't catch duck then?
No, I don't want to.
I was looking forward to crispy aromatic duck for dinner tonight. Or maybe nip out and get some orange sauce. We'll have duck a la orange. Nearly hit that one on the head. There's the controller now. Oh, just there in front there, somewhere.
One of them will slip up. Guaranteed.
They're not competing enough, are they? That's the problem. They're not going mental for it. That's what we need. Just. Hello, mate.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Just trying to.
Trying to entice them.
Yeah, they're coming up, taking everything by the hook bait.
Yeah.
But what can you do? You know, just trying. They're not competing enough. That's what the problem is. They're finicky picking it off. And I mean, they've actually been waiting for it to go down into Dean's swim and picking it off down there.
Really, yeah?
Yeah. Because, well, they know he's up here.
Yeah.
And they've, this one keeps poking his head out the water up there. I'm sure that's the lookout. Sticks two fins up at him, you know what I mean? Well, after a lot of effort and a lot of time persevering, Dino has actually snared one. It's took ages to snare this, and it's going like the clappers as well. What a result at last.
I had to work for this one, didn't we, Tony?
Just a bit, yeah, but got one on, that's the main thing, Dane. Net coming down.
That's right, you can do it right. I've got to be careful because it's got barbed soot. Yeah, alright, mate. Right, Tony. Quite a bit of pressure. Yeah, carry on. Don't feel big, but it's a fish. Yes. Don't need to be. Very good. Lovely action on this rod, I tell you. Yeah, isn't it? Oh, shaking a little bit. Head. Barbed soot.
Pretty way out, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was quite far out, wasn't he?
Yeah.
You had one take it in the end then.
Yeah,
Mate.
eventually. After about 3 hours. Infatuated.
No, it was about 3 hours, you know, wasn't it?
I'm shaking a bit now. It's not, I don't think it's not a big one,
And this sort of weather they all can, don't they? Anyway.
I'll say, dark metal, come out.
Done it rolled up, and all, isn't it?
Holding on though, there's no clear water.
Yeah, they go.
Brilliant, isn't it, seeing them like that?
Yeah.
Well, you ain't got glass. Oh, you have got your
Yeah,
glasses.
I've got these, yeah, I've got
Fucking
those.
brilliant.
They seem to be on the surface everywhere. I've just done a whole lap and every swimmer's fish on the surface.
forward.
Yeah. He's yours.
You alright there, Dean?
Yeah.
Ain't beating you up, is it?
He bloody is for a little big double. It's about £14.
Yeah. Nice looking fish.
Yeah. So, give him plenty of water, because it's warm.
Yes. You could say that.
Right, you ready to go, Tone? He's being good.
I am ready to go.
He's being good. Oh. No, he's not. Oh, I don't want that bucket. You might have to come closer, will you?
No, it's alright, I'll get it on the telephoto.
Oh, get the fish. Take it up.
Yeah, nice fish.
Oh, you're well far away, ain't you? Does that zoom in then?
Yep. Yeah, that's good. Yep. Okay. Yeah, lovely fish, mate. Nice looking fish.
What's the camera on that then? Why are you
Well
so
worked
far
for.
away?
Why am I so far away? So I'm behind that.
You're going to beat me up now for the upside.
Hopefully. Have a bit of fun, he might even slap you around the face if we're lucky.
There you go. Lovely mid-double, off the top. Worked hard for this one. Caught on a trim down pop-up.
What is that, about 3 hours of feeding, wasn't it? Swing it
About 3
down
hours,
that way a bit, mate.
What way?
Round to your right. No, to your right. That's it.
Yeah, 3 hours off the top. Finally managed one. Well happy with these. It's the first fish as well for me from the new water.
Yeah,
Lovely
nice.
And, lovely and dark.
Right, got some pucker pictures there, mate. There we go. Dino's just putting him back now into the back into his watery home. What a touch, eh? It's only the third fish out since Thursday morning. Mind you, he's been working chucking biscuit out there for about 3 hours to get him going, and the ironic part is the biscuit's all gone now, and then he gets to fish about half hour after the biscuit's all gone. Unbelievable. Still, fish is a fish. He's worked hard for, but he's got it.
Alright, I might get around it.
You alright? Got one? Yeah. Something after about 3 hours.
Yeah, steady up. See it?
Start that again.
He put up a bit of a scrap on a trim down pop up. I like
Yeah.
fishing like that.
Yeah,
And they're still out there feeding now.
yeah, nice touch. Have another try. Alright, mate. Well done, son.
Cheers, Tone.
First one out of
First
this
one from the
lake.
new water, off the top. 3 hours, get them going, and they finally took it when all the dog bits was eaten.
I know, that's the
No.
ironic part, and it's all gone.
It was a single bit, just out there by himself. He must have bought it as a stray, and he's come up and he snatched it, didn't he?
Yeah, lovely.
The old 12-pound specimen from Rigmarole and a trimmed down pop-up 12mm cut like a dog biscuit from a proper carp baits, because it's the actual colour of a dog biscuit. So yeah, good
Touch.
stuff, mate.
Yeah.
We're back out there now, and I've got a few ducks going up to the bridge now, so hopefully they won't go for it.
On
But
bread now,
yeah, don't normally have a beer, do I, on the bank? So
no. Cheers, mate. Well
happy
done.
days, mate. Lovely jubbly. See if we can get another one.
Well, time's getting on now. That one Dean had, yeah, he worked hard for that, didn't he? Nothing else has happened. He's still trying to have another go now. Well, he'd run out of dog biscuit anyway. And I went down to the farm shop down there, but all I could get were these little cat biscuit things. They've been coming up and taking them, but he's not had no more takes or nothing, and they're very gingerly taking them, you know, they're not competing for them or nothing. We've got God knows what gnats or whatever they are, but there is absolutely millions of them around here at the moment. Must be a massive hatch on. We've had nothing, no one's had nothing else, it's just like absolutely dead. We've seen the fish, they've been, I think they're having a laugh at us, they've actually been swimming along just 6 foot out. You see, and we did see a big one, he must have been like an upper 20 easy. He just cruised past us and he was about 8 foot from the bank and about 3 foot under the water, and he just cruised past. And like we've seen loads of them going past, but they are moving about. They're not all down in the sanctuary bit like they was yesterday. Now seeing them cruising along. So hopefully, we're hoping overnight they're going to get their heads down and maybe take something. What I've done now, I've put I've put a snowman out just on its own on my right hand rod, about 9-10 rod lengths out, and on my left hand rod I've took off the 2 popped up tiger nuts. I've put 2 little 10mm pop ups on there, a yellow one and a brown one, a tuna and garlic flavour, and I've had them soaking in Indus beetling. I put them out about 5-6 rod lengths out just on their own, and see if a single would do anything, you know, just running out of ideas really what to try. Done our best, as you say. I mean, Deanie worked hard for that fish he caught. He was like 3 hours just putting biscuit in and being patient, waiting, and it paid off in the end. He got just the one bite, but one bite produced a fish, so yeah, that was good angling, and hopefully we're going to get a take during the night or early in the morning. We're away sort of around lunchtime tomorrow. God, these flies are everywhere. So we'll let you know if we get anything during the night or early hours of the morning. We'll catch you later, hopefully with another fish from one of us. Laters.
Well, last knockings here, and we caught a 28-pound mirror off the top on a white pineapple pop-up. Happy days.
Nice one, Dean.
Absolutely mint.
Lovely jubbly.
Oh, it's not ready. It's coming down. It's the second one off the top today. The wind died down, that's why I've had another go.
Yeah,
Same thing again though, isn't it, when the biscuits run out?
The biscuits run out.
Sure, it's a bump, mate.
Does that come out alright, yeah?
You take the picture. Yeah, it looks like it, yeah.
Fucking made up with that one, I tell ya. What a fucking... Oh, mate. Fuck. Is yours working, Tone?
No, I don't know what's going on.
These are coming out.
Yeah, the battery's fine. Should be alright.
These are coming out now. I'm just going away.
Yeah. That's right, just take the two and I can just go through and down the shears. Right, do you want to come this side where Dan is, Tone?
Yeah. Right.
Nice one, Danny boy.
All that running water off of them. With a rudder on it.
Yeah, it's home.
Yeah, just on another one.
I'm going to need to turn her over now.
Yeah, yeah, that's perfect.
Oh,
Running that light and all, and he's just got it on the
Yeah.
last light.
Turn her over.
I should have just spun the thing in that now.
Let's get the other side of it.
Oh, part that. Well, the other side's a nice one.
Yeah, right in front of the camera, Ben.
Oh, sorry, mate. I didn't realise videoing or something. Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Sorry, mate.
no worries.
Nice, get on the specimen.
Get on the what?
Get on the specimen. Go on, Dan, take it.
David, look, it's still got the fucking rudder on it, look.
I know, it's got some, hasn't it?
Size of that. Happy days. Beast. Yeah, that'd do.
That was a touch, wasn't it? Dean got his second fish there. Good angling that. He's been, give me his Joe, he's been trying. Amazing though, the same thing. The biscuit ran out quite a while ago, about an hour ago. And there he is, gets the take after all the biscuits run out. Crazy. When the biscuit was there, when they were competing, they weren't going near his hook bait. They were going up to it and going away from it. But now, the biscuits run out and it's been run out quite a while. They've took it. But that was good bit of angling. I mean, he well deserved it. He's been trying and trying and trying. You can't knock him for that. So, yeah, that was a result that. Well pleased for him. Because that's them two fish he's had, the first two fish he's had out of here, so it's only the second time he's been here, but even so, I mean, he's like well made up because he's had two fish, two nice fish. And, yes, at least there's fish coming out now, because it's been absolutely dead here. So, maybe that's a good omen for tonight. And, or early hours of the morning maybe. I don't know. But I'm going to get tucked up soon anyway. And, but yeah, very enjoyable that. Nice to see him catching some fish. Good result. Laters. Okay. Morning. How are you doing? Well, nothing during the night. You've been up since early, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been up since early trying to get them going off the top again, but it's very breezy today. It's yeah, it's just not having it. So,
No.
but we had the two yesterday, and we got them on the film, didn't we? So,
Yeah,
happy
so
days.
pack up time now, and off home to Mum,
That's it.
and hopefully see you again next time. Thanks very much for watching.
Cheers.
I ain't bringing him no more though, because he catches the fish. Right,
See you later.
catch you later. Ta-da.